Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube video, and in today's video I actually want to talk about something I've talked about before. Now here's the video I'm talking about, and it is the actual best app for zero ping. Now the reason I'm covering this again is because in my last video, this was actually months ago, like a long time ago. This is before I even got anywhere close to the 5,000 subscribers I'm right next to right now. I'm about to hit 5k, and when I made that video I was probably about to hit 500. So yeah, it's 6 months. I did jump a lot of subscribers over time. I've been going really quick, and I thank absolutely every single one of y'all for that. And so that's why I'm here making these videos, to give you guys the best, stuff you can use, best tweaks, best everything. And alongside of that, for the people that like watching me play the game and content that are in the streams, I'm dropping content as well too. So yeah, I wanted to make this video for you guys just to recap or recover the best apps that I covered before and what you should use and how they work for me and everything like that. And this is completely honest and no bias opinions here. I will be 1,000% honest with you guys, and let's get right into the video. So starting at number one, I have exit lag. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of exit lag, and it's actually a app that boosts your ping, because that's what the video is about. And the way this app works is, while boosting your ping, I opened it, while boosting your ping, right, it also has FPS boosts, a few things like that. Now these aren't the best, I won't lie to you, they don't do nothing too crazy. Only thing really good about this one is actually there is an option right here, DPI scaling. This is the only one that like you need to 1,000% have off, because it messes with your sensitivity. Other than that, these FPS boosts, they're not really proven to do anything at all. I won't lie to you, because a lot of this stuff, like disable game bar and game DVR, a lot of this stuff is already disabled or enabled if you follow my tweaks anyway. So all of these you can do yourself. These are not needed at all, and they're just kind of irrelevant to the ping. But yeah, this does boost ping. Now I've talked about this many times. This is actually not my favorite app. It's a very popular one, and it's one a lot of people do like. And I understand that. Why you could like this app. It's very known, it's very popular, but it also does not work for a lot of people. But that's just how these apps are. So for the next app I'm about to talk about, it doesn't work for everybody also. And what I mean by that is it's really location based. So wherever you live is more how well it will work. So I am actually located next to Virginia, which are the NA East servers. So my ping is automatically fairly low. Right now, I do use these apps just to lower my ping as much as possible and keep it at that hard 0. And delay, of course, as well, because the lower ping you are, the less delay you have. And exit lag has always helped me a lot. And it always did help me. Now I actually stopped paying for exit lag. I have an active 2 days thingy here, because when you do get it, you do get a what's it called, 3-day trial when you do get it. Same thing with every app I'm gonna cover here. So yeah, definitely recommend exit lag to give it a shot, man. I'm gonna say this for everything. I recommend them just because everything's worth a shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and load into a map here, and I'm gonna show you what my ping looks like with exit lag on and off. Loaded into a match. This is my ping with exit lag on, which it's 5, 4. It's really low. Like my ping is just extremely low, right? It's lower than what most people would get, right? And the reason for this is, I wouldn't really say exit lag. I'm gonna show you, even with exit lag off, it's still just as low, right? And I kind of just keep this app just to help me keep my ping like stabilized. So with it off, you'll see it maybe jump to like 7, it'll just jump around, right? And with it on, it kind of keeps it low. Right now, servers are based in Ohio. They switch from Virginia to Ohio all the time, and I'm not quite too sure why. They're based in Ohio. I'm not quite too sure why. Servers just jump around from Ohio to Virginia, but every other update, they're always changing something. When I'm on Virginia, I get hard 0. Like, it doesn't move at all. Like, my ping will just say 0. As of right now, it's saying 3, 2, 1. And yeah, the map does help a little bit as well. That's not just me promoting the map. Any map that has like literally nothing in it will obviously help, and being by yourself will help as well. Now, even with people in my map, I still get around the same ping. So we're gonna go ahead and turn exit lag off and stop yapping about random stuff, and I will show you that. So I won't cut this either. I'll just turn exit lag off. Yes, you're gonna see my ping spike because it's disconnecting. Give it a minute, and it's probably gonna be roughly the same thing. There it is, 8, 5, 9. See, it's a little higher, 12, 9, 12. See, it helps a little bit. It might even drop, but it does help a little bit when it comes to keeping your ping more stable. And that's pretty much why I use the apps. Now, every app I have used, have tried, have done whatever with, does roughly the same thing for me. Xlag does not help me with delay whatsoever. It strictly helps me with ping, and I've tested it. I've got a brand new PC with no tweaks. I have messed around with Xlag, and it felt the exact same as if I used a different app. It feels no different, even with having all like the tweak stuff involved with it. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to another app, and we can actually do it while we're in here. And it's called Gear Up Booster. Now, I've talked about Gear Up Booster many times because this is my favorite personally. This is what I like using, and I'll explain why in 1 second. So once you launch Gear Up Booster, it will actually look like this. So I do have a 30-day membership on this one because this is actually the one I do use. Now it says your current MS, which is most likely going to just be relatively the same as this, which my NA East MS is 36. And this is with nothing boosting, because when you boost the game with the game already open, it will just not allow you to boost it. It says disconnect or whatever, but right now it's just not boosting my game. You do have to restart your you do have to restart your game. So this is my ping without an app. So we're gonna go ahead and close the game, which I'll just do with you guys here. No need to cut it. We'll close the game, and then with this app, you boost it through you boost the games through the app. And I'm not too sure why they do that, why you can't just load it up, but I'm sure it's just a secure connection. And I'll show you like how the connections work too. They're very like easy to do. Right now mine's set to NA East, which is actually what I play. You can have it on Central, which if you're playing a Central tournament as an East player, you can do NA West, whatever it is, and auto, right? The game is boosted. You can't change regions while game is boosted. It calls disconnections, which usually it doesn't. So just doing that really doesn't matter too much. But yeah, that's how that works. And the reason I like Gear Up Booster so much is actually because it is constantly looking for a new server, or the best server to connect to without disrupting your connection. Now, Xlag, you can choose servers you want to be connected to, but you have to manually choose them. You can have it set to auto, but I'm not too sure if it auto connects to other regions. I think it just connects to one and stays on that best one. And it can cause problems. I've had many problems while using Xlag, which is another reason I don't use Xlag as much, is because I've had problems like while in game, it just stuttering a bunch, disconnecting me, doing whatever it's doing. I can't really like show you. I don't have any clips of it, but it'll cause a bunch of red lines. You can ask a few people that use Xlag. They'll probably say the same thing. They've noticed a little bit of problems, but on Gear Up, I've noticed a stable connection. Now, this is completely irrelevant, and this won't bother a lot of people, but with Gear Up, it actually doesn't renew your subscription automatically. So after the 30 days, the year, whatever you pay for, whatever you get, it does not automatically repurchase it. So let's say you get Gear Up, and then you quit playing games for some reason, right? It will not rebuy it. You have to rebuy it yourself, so you actually have to go yourself all the way back to Gear Up, and then rebuy the month or whatever it is that you paid for. So let's load into a match. Here's my ping with Gear Up Booster actually being boosted, and as you see, it's roughly the same as using Xlag. Now, with Xlag and Gear Up, them being relatively the same, I actually can switch between the two, fortunately, and not see too much of a big change. The only thing I like about Gear Up is the fact that it's constantly changing what server it's connected to. So if it's on a bad node or connection server, it will switch to a new one, and then to a new one, and a new one, and it'll constantly change. And it doesn't cause any like disruptions between your ping, and you continue to be at the lowest ping you can possibly be at. And it's just really a really nice thing to have and use. As you see, my ping does say 1, 3, 4, which is relatively the exact same as Xlag. So I highly recommend giving this a shot. Yes, my ping is normally on 0, so if you do stop by on like my Twitch or something like that and you do see my ping that's just sitting on 0, that's usually because it's Virginia servers. Right now it's set to Ohio, like I said. But yeah, highly recommend testing both apps out. Now, I'm not going to cover the app called No Ping, because that app, respectfully bro, it just does not work, and I don't recommend trying it. No hate on No Ping. If it works for you, it works for you, but it doesn't work for 90% of the people I've talked to, and a lot of people don't even know what that app is. So yeah, so I definitely recommend Gear Up Booster over Xlag, because it has a little bit more stable connection. Yes, Xlag is still very good, and try them both out. But yep, you have my opinions on what I think. Now it's up to you to get your own opinions. So when you get your opinions, let me know what you think down in the comment section. And I wanted to make this video as short as I possibly could and as simple as I possibly could. And basically, to sum it all up, ping apps are completely location based. If you live in the absolute cuts, bro, you live in the trenches, middle of nowhere, more than likely a ping app isn't going to do nothing too crazy for you. But if you have semi close to the servers, it will stabilize your ping, make it a little bit stronger, and work really well. But I have seen cases, which is why you should try any app you can find, where actually the ping app helps you out a lot. Go from 30 to 0 or 50 to 0, like, well, not 0, but way lower. You get what I'm getting at. And so yeah, there's always a reason to try, like I've said 150 times. So yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what y'all think. And if you did like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, share it to a friend that needs help with their ping. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.